Good evening, this is SN5 radio host Kent Brook. Tonight's headlines: Stock market goes AWOL, U.S. currency collapse, Corona Watch, investigative reporting with Jack Collins, shit has hit the fan, and more. This is Central News 5, live on Channel 10 at 2:17 Pacific Time, recorded from an earlier broadcast. And now your host, lead anchor Kent Everymann.
Gotcha. All right. Praise be. Good evening, viewers, and thank you for tuning in tonight. Welcome to SN5 News. Robert Jones III couldn't be with us tonight because we believe he is dead. I'm lead anchor Kent Everymann, and here's tonight's top stories. Well, the world is currently on its way to retirement. The U.S. stock market is at an all-time low, and the U.S. dollar is moments away from losing its value. There's a mass shortage of toilet paper and pasta sauce, and to top it all off, they closed all the bars. Schools and businesses have also locked their doors, but they are planning to reopen soon, but realistically, no one actually sees that happening until mid-June of next year when we're all good and gone. Here to comment is our very own Jack Collins, investigative reporter. Jack?
Thanks, Bill.
It's Kent. You know my name. Not Bill. Just do your fucking segment.
In a shocking turn of events today, Walt Disney came back to life to only catch the coronavirus and unfortunately die 2 minutes later. He will be greatly missed by his family and friends.
Okay.
And in other news, Iceland has declared war on Greenland in regards to their president not understanding the irony of their country's names. We will keep you updated as this situation unfolds and resolves itself over the next couple of minutes. This was the studio edition of Investigative Reporting with Jack Collins. Back to you, Bill.
All right, excellent reporting, Jack. We'll catch up with you later. Ladies and gentlemen, please stick with us for the hour as we have a bunch of stuff coming your way. We have a lot of guest segments tonight, and we also have a very special treat. Chef extraordinaire Lorne Wilson is here with us tonight. He is in our kitchen, and he was going to prepare something for all of our viewers at home. We hope you enjoy that very much. We'll be right back after this commercial break. Thank you.
This is Kent Brook from SN5 Radio reading you tonight's TV guide. At 8:15, we have The Secret Admiring of a Hardcover Book, rated TVMA, for strong sexual situations and violence. At 9:55, Harriet's Secret, rated NC-17, for strong grisly violence. At 10:11, The Country Wife's Garden, rated TVMA, for strong sexual situations and violence. At 11:07, Last Minute to Midnight, rated NR, for strong language. At 12 o'clock, A View from My Room, rated NR, for strong sexual situations. With special thanks to our proud sponsors, Big Co Tobacco & Company, Jackson Tobacco & Company, Gentleman's Club Tobacco & Company. Warning, cigarettes may be unhealthy.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Our first interview tonight is with Doug Dixie Douglas, an economist from the University of Americans for Christ. Doug, thank you for being with us.
Well, I'm assuming y'all want my grand economic advice. So let me tell you a story. Before the collapse of the world order and the installation of the new world order, I converted all my dollars and already silver monies into gold. I believe that gold has a provable inherent value, unlike the dollar we coined so many years ago. The war on trade has destroyed this country nearly. We need a new structure on a unified golden standard basis. That is golden.
Very insightful. With all these restrictions going around right now, how do you feel about all that?
They're oppressive against the common man.
That's very insightful.
Well, I gotta get a few of my brethren, and we decided that is not how we are going to live our lives. We will live as free men, determined by our own gods, not by the oppressive, overarching government.
How did you come to this?
So, next Thursday, Vishnu came to me, and he told me that I am going to test the many men that I've put on this planet.
So, is that what this pandemic is? It's essentially God's test on man.
You're damn right to be my kids.
No, what? No, I asked you, this pandemic, is this his test?
You know what? I thought this was a real interview. I didn't know this was some mosey-on, commie, liberal nonsense, Lincolnite nonsense. I have had enough. I'm going home. I'm going home. Where's the fucking mic?
It's not. We didn't mic you up. It's the mic's up.
I'm going home.
Ladies and gentlemen, in these difficult times, SN5's very own field reporter Rick Jennings took it upon himself to start his new segment, Corona Watch. Ladies and gentlemen, you are about to witness some of the finest reporting I've ever seen in my life. We take you there now. Rick?
This is Rick Jennings for SN5. It's the 30th day of Corona Watch, and after last week and the U.S. market dollar collapsed, what do we do now? Well, a local native tribe in the area seemingly found that bark is a decent commodity for an economy. Now, you may ask yourself, what are the economic advantages of bark? I do not know. But I think we can all find an important lesson in using the commodities around you to build a new future. And especially after the mongoose attack on a massive scale, we could certainly use that. They robbed the Federal Reserve, ladies and gentlemen.
And Rick, if I could ask you, what exactly is the Federal Reserve?
I don't know.
Okay, neither do I. I just wanted to ask.
Anyway, this is Rick Jennings, signing off. SN5, back to you, Bob.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now go live outside St. Lisa's Hospital with Dr. Thessel, who will give us an insight as to what a day in his life has been looking like for the last couple of months. Dr. Thessel, thank you for taking the time for being with us today. We really appreciate it.
Thanks, Kent. How's it going?
I'm doing quite well, Doctor. Thank you very much. I was hoping you could give us a little insight as to what a day in your life has been looking like for the past couple of months.
Well, I've been on vacation for the last 2 months, so it's my first day back in the hospital. Yeah, I just had a bunch of vacation time I had to use up. Otherwise, I was gonna lose it, so I didn't want to do that. So I went up north, unhooked all the phone lines, and, just totally went dark for 2 months.
I'm sorry, Doc. Excuse me. I may have misunderstood you, but are you saying you have no idea what's going on right now?
No, why? Is there a cold or something? People have a cold or something going around?
Doctor, I don't really know any other way to put this. There is a very deadly virus going around right now, and it's killed a lot of people.
Oh. How many? What are we talking here? Like what? 50 deaths?
No, thousands. Literally, it's killed thousands of people, Doc.
Ah, shit. Well, that's fucking scary.
Yes, Doctor. Please forgive me, but this is very serious. How did you not know about this?
Hey, Ken, I don't like the kind of the tone you're taking right now, right? I don't like it. I don't appreciate it. I'm a huge fan of yours, and I did this interview out of respect.
Respect? You don't even know me. You're telling me for the past 2 months you haven't received one phone call about seeking medical advice or having you come into a shift at the hospital. You're telling me in the last 2 months no one's reached out to you and you haven't received a phone call telling you to come in.
Kent, I don't like your tone. Kent, you're being just like the leftist extreme media. F you, I'm done.
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, I apologize for that. I thought he had, what's this? It's from our chief editor, Jim, which says, and I quote, "About your interview today with Dr. Thessel. He's not actually a doctor. He's probably terrible. Jim. P.S. Good luck on the broadcast today. Smiley face." Couldn't have told me that before we started. Well, ladies and gentlemen, please note that this story was supposed to cover all the brave women and men who are continuing the fight against this deadly virus. We at SN5 want to show our everlasting support to all nurses and doctors, except Mr. Thessel. Before we go on our commercial break, we'd like to give you a sneak peek into our kitchen with Chef Lorne Wilson. Chef, how you doing today?
Lorne Wilson here to tell you that calendars are lies perpetrated by the government. The Earth is only 6,000 years old and Jesus Christ is our Savior.
Was that, all right, well, stay tuned. Chef Lorne Wilson's up next.
This is Kent Brook with SN5 Radio. Tonight on pay-per-view, Alfred Hitchcock's On the Back Porch, starring Tom Ford and Lisa Augustina, featuring Mark Jones. Watch in the comforts of your living room for the small price of $75 plus install fees of $250 plus labor fees of $175 plus tax, now accepting major credit cards or checks. Thank you.
Another emergency report from Rick Jennings at SN5. This was once known as the Bering Strait. As many as you know, the gap between the U.S., Alaska, and Siberia, the cold, commie Russian desert wasteland we know today. As you can see here, there is a bridge that has been constructed, seemingly by American forces in order to get an early invasion on the communists in the inevitable war. We don't know how long this new war could last, but we hope it's not as devastating as Corona.
Well, the world of culinary expertise keeps on growing. SN5's very own Lorne Wilson has a talent of turning any dish into a luxurious dining experience. We now take you to the kitchen of chef extraordinaire Lorne Wilson. Chef?
Lorne Wilson here, affiliate for
SN5.
SN5. We're doing some cooking today. Thought I was done with this shit, but my ex-wife took everything from me, so now I'm doing local news. This is what we're making today. Welcome to coronavirus. Got some chicken, some carrots, and mashed potatoes. We'll be doing 3 separate dishes, possibly. First, we're going to sanitize. First off, you'll see the mashed potatoes are creamy and fluffy. Let's begin. You'll need a potato. I've pre-baked one here. Alright. Now that you have the potato, you're going to want to mash it. So, I've pre-prepared some ingredients. You still got me in the shot here?
Yeah, yes, chef.
Here at KN5.
SN5.
SN5. Better be paying me. So that's some cream. Got some iodized salt. Got some EVO extra virgin EVOO. I'm gonna pour that right in there. Alrighty, cool. And I've got some Hormel bacon bits. Perfect. After that, you'll see your ingredients will kind of look like this. Perfect. You're gonna whip them. Throw them in at about 355. When they're done, they're gonna look something like that. All right, moving on. Chicken breast. Perfect. I'm gonna set this on medium heat. A little more extra virgin olive oil. Alright, let's look at our breast here. We've got our breast. We're gonna toss it in the pan. And you're gonna tenderize it with your fingers. Julie! So after it's tenderized with your fingers, you're gonna wanna get that out of there.
Oh, okay.
My cooking gets quite sensual.
I want to get the sizzle.
There's no sizzle here. There's only beef, no sizzle. You want to get all the salmonella and possible H1N1 off of your hands. Make sure you wash completely and fully. Just make sure you keep on washing. Wash until it's all off. It's great. So we got our chicken here. We're gonna give it some garlic powder. Give it a little cayenne pepper. Give it a little bit of red wine. One for me, one for my bitches. Do some shit to the chicken here, folks. Or you can take your grade 1 spatula and grab your chicken. You're gonna flip it over. Flip it! Alright. And you'll complete the look with some salt and pepper. It's gonna look like that on the table. Alright, good stuff everybody so far. I like where we're at. Next we'll be working on my famous carrots. It's good B-roll.
Jeff, we have 10 minutes.
That bitch Jessica didn't. Alright. I only got 4 cups. My bitch of an ex-wife took the rest. Give me some brown liquor. It's for the cooking, I guess.
Wait. Don't drink on the camera. Don't drink on the camera.
Oh, Jessica. Alright.
Chef, we're gonna have to take a quick commercial break.
Thanks, Bob.
Once again, it's not Bob, it's Kent. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen.
Coming next spring. A television epic past the reaches of all known space. You will encounter extraterrestrial life. You will travel through the stars. You will explore new worlds. And you will discover the unknown regions of the cosmos and beyond. SN5 Studios presents the television event of generations, The Secrets of the Universe.
Emergency report, back in the field, sorry to interrupt you, but there's a group of criminals out here saying maybe 2 feet away from each other, not the recommended social distancing we require. But this is a friendly reminder from me at SN5 and anyone else in the studio to keep a 6-foot minimum distance, 12 feet at the safest. Rick Jennings, signing off at SN5. Back to you, Rick.
Thank you for staying with us, ladies and gentlemen. Some breaking news just came in. Turns out 6 feet is no longer the safe social distancing measurement between you and your friends while hanging out and practicing this thing. Turns out it's now 12 feet. You and your friends, whenever you're hanging out, have to stay 12 feet apart. It's quite enough of that. If you forget what 12 feet looks like, it looks like one of these and times it by 12. That's how long 12 feet is. Or take 6 feet and put another 6 feet, and that makes 12. Good talk, everyone. Lorne Wilson, what's up?
We're gonna be working on one of my famous cocktails. It's called the Corona Christmas. You need a glass and some ice. One miserable minute, everybody. Hold on. All right, the first ingredient in the Corona Christmas is 2 shots of vodka, 1 part club soda. The only other ingredient is to do that again. So, to reiterate, that's 4 shots of vodka, 2 parts club soda. Alright. And that's enough of that. Corona Christmas.
I'll have to make myself one of those Corona Christmases, Chef. A reminder at home to please drink responsibly. While the world of sports was put on an untimely pause at the beginning of the pandemic, the Olympics were postponed, seasons were canceled, and athletes of all ages were affected. We now go live to sports specialist Buck Hanson, live in Japan, where the Olympics were supposed to take place. Buck?
Thanks very much, Chuck. Well, I'm here in Japan, where the Olympics were supposed to take place, and the world order has decided to just disband them and cancel them. But yeah, things are pretty good right now. But I know sports are gone, but I got a treat for all of our SN5 viewers today. I'm gonna throw this football through that far goalpost over there. Real treat. Here we go. Nothing but net. That's what I call a goal post run. Space Invader! You so out of touch! Space. All seriousness though, if you guys could send the channel SN5 Chopper, that'd be great. We are currently stuck in Japan with our cameraman here, and it looks like we're gonna be here for about 3 to 5 months. So all jokes aside, SOS. Thank you.
All right, and we'll see what we can do about that, Buck. Unfortunately, our chopper is in use right now, but we'll try to get you home, my friend.
This is Kent Brook again with SN5 Radio, and it's now time for SN5 Weekly Quiz. True or false, Albert Einstein invented time travel. Mozart wrote for several magazines. George R. Martin invented the question mark. Submit your answers to your local post office, and the winner may receive $5 in railroad bonds.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I've just poured myself a beer and it's half gone. Really hits the spot in these trying times. We now go to Weatherman Carl Krucks.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to SN5. As with any night, we begin our segment with a daily weekly weather report. On Monday, we got an 85. On Tuesday, we got 12 degrees. Wednesday, we got 91 degrees. Thursday, 38 degrees. And on Friday, a -2 degrees. Now, the question on a weather-related mind is, what are these new nuclear weapons? And are they actually harming the environment? The government says we're not allowed to ask. I'm just getting told that the actual weather has changed to 62 degrees on Monday, 60 degrees on Tuesday, 49 degrees on Wednesday, 54 degrees on Thursday, and 56 degrees on Friday. The previous weather has become the lotto numbers. Just remember that if you happen to win the lottery this year, you get to adopt a tiger from North Dakota. Now on the West Coast, we're hearing cabin fever setting in with the new amount of cold and scarcity. So that'll be fun for you folks over there. And on the East Coast, we're gonna have some fun beach parties. 6 feet away, ladies and gentlemen. Well, that's all we have for weather tonight. The rest of you, stay safe, stay 6 feet away. Well, sorry, 12 is the new regulation. And have a lovely day. Also back to Kent at 8 o'clock, whoever the f cares.
And ladies and gentlemen, just remember the lottery numbers, the winner will adopt a tiger. Here at SN5, we believe in protecting Mother Earth. We share this planet, folks. Let's go back and check on Chef Lorne Wilson.
Welcome back to CX5.
SN5.
SN5. Doing some cooking today in wake of the coronavirus.
And I see he is still haunting everyone's visions.
These are all going to cure coronavirus. I'm a doctor. I'm making my famous carrots. I still have some bacon bits. They're for me. I got some whiskey. Some EVOO. Is that what that bitch called? What's her name? The cooking lady. Anyway.
Pam?
There's some salt. Probably gonna put some sugar in there too. Who knows? All right. I got some great egg carrots here. You throw them in the pan. All right, we got our carrots here. You put some whatever on them. I think that's sugar. Here's some salt. All right. A little whiskey. The rest is for me. Get some EOO here, EVOO. All right, perfect. We're doing well so far. All right, we're gonna pop that into the oven. In the oven we go. Perfect. When they're done, they look like that. What's more American than a sandwich? And in these troubling times, where your ex-wife leaves you for a pool boy and takes all your money, why not make a sandwich that represents the true reality of Americans? Some bread on the table. All right, we'll be starting today with just a couple of basic ingredients. We got some canned ham. Got our canned meat here. Okay, there we go. All right, we've got our Spam on the sandwich. I mean canned meat product, you capitalist pigs. I'm on a low sodium diet. All right. What should we name this sandwich, you idiots?
Sandwich? Manwich?
A manwich. I don't know. Corona sandwich. All right, everybody. Next ingredient in our sandwich here. Some canned meat product. All right. Yeah, the next part's the best part. After you have your delicious sandwich, you just gotta pick it up and... Oh.
Ugh, my God, you are a disgusting human being.
Chef, stop eating. Stop. Do a good one.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for staying with us. We now go live to Washington, D.C. and the White House for our guest of honor tonight, the President of the United States. Thank you for joining us, Mr. President.
Good evening, Kent. Thank you for having me on your show. I'm a huge fan.
Well, Mr. President, this is our first broadcast, so thank you for lying directly to my face.
No lies were told except by you, Kent, in your extreme media news, which is fake. You are a fake news, just like what I call those shithole countries, Kent. You are a shithole reporter. You're the enemy of the people.
I like your tie, sir.
Thank you very much, Kent. I like this tie too. You're a great patriot, Kent, just like Jesus Christ, who, by the way, was a great American. You're on par with him.
Well, sir, thank you very much. I've never been compared to Jesus Christ, but, it seems a little far-fetched, but coming from you, the President of the United States, that's a huge honor.
I was talking about myself, Kent, but can we please move on with this interview, please?
Absolutely, Mr. President. I was wondering if you could tell us about...
That is a lie. Everyone loves me to death. As a matter of fact, I am going to get my space police, and they are going to go to the moon, and they are going to get the space crystals.
I'm sorry, sir, space crystals?
That is right, Kent. Space crystals. They are worth billions and billions of dollars, which will help our big businesses recover from this coronavirus.
No, Mr. President, it's not the big businesses
Which, by the
that
way,
need it. It's the
still
small
sounds made
businesses.
up.
They're the ones
Coronavirus.
suffering the most.
Sounds very fake if you ask me. I have single-handedly won the race to the moon. Good night, Kent. I make the greatest deals. I won the debate.
No, sir,
Good night.
this wasn't a debate. I'm very sorry, ladies and gentlemen. That is the President of the United States, ladies and gentlemen, the man who is leading us through this crisis. Do stay with us for more to come.
Hello again, this is SN5 Radio's Kent Brook reading you tonight's version of entertainment news. George Lucas announces a new space epic with 20th Century Fox Studios. Stanley Kubrick announces film about Vietnam. Steve Spielberg signed a deal with Paramount Pictures for a trilogy about an archaeologist. Coppola says no more Godfather movies for now. Kodak doubles down on 70mm film stock. And last and most certainly not least, Scorsese to reunite with De Niro and Pesci for upcoming boxing movie. This has been tonight's edition of Entertainment News, read to you by SN5 radio host Kent Brook. And now back to SN5 News.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We now go to the SN5 traffic chopper. Quite a few people are outside for a pandemic. Neat. A lot of people aren't paying attention to the restrictions. I guess buying shit is more important than your health. Doug, I thought you left.
I came back.
What did you...
Got my hat.
Oh. Doug, we're doing the traffic right now.
Sit down next to you.
What do you want?
What is that?
You're shitting me. That's Earth. The planet we're on?
That's not the Earth. This is useless.
You one of them flat Earth motherfuckers?
Well, see,
Give me that.
what does the world look like to you on this plane? This one that I presented to you.
That's not...
No. What does this Earth look like on its plane?
What are you talking about?
What does this look like?
It looks flat.
All right. Now that would be impossible on a rounded Earth.
Okay, you're clearly not...
See how this pretty level table? That would be impossible on a rounded Earth.
Duly noted.
You'd never get perfect level. And I know as a craftsman, you always get perfect level under my designs. Even not only you globe earthers designs, but mine do. So that globe is useless to you.
Should I address the people?
You should probably call security.
Dial the operator right now.
I kind of terminated my way into the thing, so.
Oh.
Yeah, there's an F-150 in your reception office right now. Is that where your security is, too?
Yeah.
I don't think I hit anybody.
I'll let myself out. Nice to see you again.
No. No, there's a... Oh, God.
Love you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here first that our first interviewee, Doug, is batshit crazy. Back to traffic before we were rudely interrupted, and I have to find a new You know what? It doesn't matter. Point is, there's still traffic. God damn it. Ladies and gentlemen, we now take you to investigative reporter Jack Collins, who has some breaking news. Jack?
Good evening, SN5 viewers. I'm Jack Collins, and this is investigative reporting. I have broken into my neighbor's backyard because I believe I have found the true... cameraman, back this way, please. Cameraman, this way. Thank you. This is SN5 reporter Jack Collins here in my neighbor's backyard because I believe I have found the true patient zero of this coronavirus.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my understanding that our very own investigative reporter Jack Collins is inside the belly of the beast right now to discover the truth behind the coronavirus.
Ladies and gentlemen of SN5, this is groundbreaking reporting. What do you have to say for yourself for releasing your virus upon millions of people across this planet? The silence says it all, folks. And this has been investigative reporting with Jack Collins, SN5.
Well, we'll send one of our teams out to go check on him to see if he's all right. We'll be right back after this.
And now, an SN5 special preview. In a world of uncertainty, where spirits roam free, only one man can bring order between life and death. And that man is none other than Captain Chef Spectre Officer Lorne Wilson. He has hung up his chef coat and is out to discover the truth behind these Spectre sightings.
Lorne Wilson here of SN5, here to talk about smoking cigarettes. Is it really a health risk? The answer may surprise you. Back to you, Steven.
This is just a commercial.
Fuck you, Steven.
You're supposed to talk about your show.
Let's talk about a real issue. Sexism against males. Every year, 10 to 15 males are sexually assaulted by females in the workplace. So I've been told. I heard. And this is despicable, as males make up nearly 99% of high-paying executive jobs. They make 99% of the money made in this country.
Introducing SN5 Sunday Primetime Show, CCSO, Lorne Wilson.
With a lot of businesses on temporary closure, it's leaving millions of Americans empty-handed. One moment, please. Can we patch this through the intercom? Thank you. SN5 News, Kent Everymann speaking.
Good afternoon, Kent. This is Al Pacino. Thank you so much for having me on your show. I love being here.
Sir, could you lower your voice, please?
Oh, you're going to quiet my voice. All right, I'll see what I can do. I just talk loud. I'm sorry.
Mr. Pacino, I am a huge fan of yours, but please lower your voice.
Okay, SN5 News. What does SN5 stand for?
It stands for Central News 5.
Ah,
Well, what have you been up to?
what have I been doing? Oh, that's a good question, Ken. I've been speaking loudly into microphones and listening to myself talk. It's the best thing to do. You ever do that?
Interesting.
Ah!
Listen, Mr. Pacino, we are on the air. I'm in the middle of a segment.
All right, goodbye.
Oh. Okay, well, he just hung up. Sorry about that. With the absence of paychecks and millions of Americans still unable to receive unemployment... Are you kidding me? Patch it through. Kent Everymann, SN5 News, you're on the air.
Kent. How's it going?
Hello, who is this?
It's, Vice President, Cheney.
Thank you, Vice President Cheney. Okay.
I wanted to let you know.
Well, that was scary. Sorry. Let's just restart. With a lot of businesses on closure. Central News 5. This is Kent Everymann speaking. You're on the air.
Jokes, lies, are a path to the dark side. Yes, yes.
I didn't know what the hell that was. Okay. You know what, let's just go back to the kitchen. Lorne Wilson, how are we doing?
Got another Corona Christmas here. Ugh. Tastes like alimony payments. Bad. Alright. Next up, we've got a American classic. A jar of mayo. And a spoon. Lorne Wilson here from SN5 News.
Oh, shit, what the f***, man? Oh. Ew. Ladies and gentlemen at home, I'm very sorry you had to watch that. That's disgusting. Chef, please get to the point.
Next up, we'll be working on a dessert during these times, coronavirus times. All right, taking a tried and true American staple and turning it into a delicious dessert in these trying times. Nice little black and white cupcake. It's really a metaphor for the melting pot of America. Here at SN5 Viewer News, we care. Here's what I would speak to you: is you take a cupcake and get a little of that mayonnaise we just had, and we put it on the cupcake. Take a little more mayonnaise, and you put it on the other cupcake, just like my ex-wife, my heart and dude. Lorne Wilson here, spreading mayonnaise on a cupcake for money. After you've put your mayonnaise on your cupcake, you're gonna want to put that cupcake in the oven. Doesn't matter how long. Then when you're done, you take the cupcake.
Chef, for the love of God, please do not eat that cup. Oh. Oh.
You can freeze them too. Cook them as long as you want.
Chef, you have gone off the deep end, my friend.
Here's what you get. Get a mayonnaise cupcake.
Well, Chef, thank you for cooking tonight. That's all the time we have for you.
Great. Can I get drunk now?
Don't you want to try your food?
No. How did those grill marks get on that chicken? I cooked it in a pan. It's all a lie. Everything's
All right. Well, once again, ladies and gentlemen, I wish to sincerely apologize for our friend Chef's behavior, I had no idea. Our next segment tonight wishes to highlight the class of 2020. For all high school and college graduates, even though all ceremonies and group gatherings have been canceled, do not let that discourage you in all of what you have accomplished thus far. May you all go on to do wonders, whether that be in the workforce, the military, or continuing your education. All it takes is hard work and dedication to your field. And in the words of... You're kidding. SN5 News, Kent Everymann speaking, you're on the air.
Hello there, is this the telephone store?
No, this is not the telephone store.
Okay, great. Listen, I need the number for Doris. Can you give me the number for Doris?
I don't know who Doris is.
Young man, don't take tone with me. I need the number for Doris.
Shut your mouth. Ugh. Okay, well, this segment was supposed to, give applaud to the class of 2020, but I guess it was ruined. Just cut to commercial again.
Good evening once again, viewers. This is SN5 radio host Kent Brook talking to you about the new item from the world of male cosmetics. You heard it here for the first time. Gentlemen, I introduce to you the brand new little wooden comb. That's right, no more razor-sharp steel against your scalp. With the new little wooden comb, you can forget ever having to endure such pain again. This fine piece of Italian specimen is used by only the finest gentlemen of the world, like celebrities, news anchors.
Kent Everymann here. Since I've started using little wooden combs, I don't have to be so self-conscious about my bald spots.
So, for the next 20 minutes, order your very own little wooden comb for the price of $36.53. Get yours today by calling this number, 1-800-LITTLE-WOODEN-COMBS. That's 1-800-LITTLE-WOODEN-COMBS. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, and now back to your local newscast.
Okay, so he just came in here and he just told me the earth was flat and threw a fucking hissy fit, and then he broke my fucking globe. So I'm just trying to get this shit back on the You know what? I think I got it. Mother. Oh! Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for us tonight. We thank you very much for tuning in to our world broadcast premiere. From everyone here, we wish you and your family the very best of safety and good health during these very uncertain times in our human history. We ask you to join us tomorrow as we welcome our new friend. Oh, holy shit. Lorne Wilson will be back with us yet again tomorrow. Don't know how I feel about that. That man single-handedly ruined this broadcast we're going to bring back on our show. You know what? Fuck it. I quit. Good night.
And for the last time this evening, ladies and gentlemen, this is Kent Brook from SN5 Radio News, wishing you all the very best of health and comfort in these times of uncertainty and hardship. From everyone here at the SN5 studio, we thank you for tuning in, leaving you with these final words. Always look to each other when the horizon seems lost. May you hold on to the ones you love, even from a distance, for strong love always finds its way. May you always find room for laughter, because life is too short to be taken too seriously. And that's enough of that. Please tune in tomorrow night for SN5's newest reality comedy show, Chef Lorne Wilson, the divorced airline pilot. Good night, everyone.
In all seriousness, though, please come save us. We haven't been able to get home. We are still stuck in Japan. Here is the number to help save us. 555-SAVE-BUCK. Thank you. Oh, and the camera. I'm sorry. Sorry, champ.
You don't know my name.
Andy? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.